The Mad Titan is running roughshod over Earth, and the only way to slow him down is for the Illuminati to call in a ringer in the form of the Hulk. What'll happen next? Well, let's hop into the pages of Thanos issue number 2 and find out what happens next, shall we? So then, picking up directly from where the last issue left off, Thanos the Mad Titan had come to Earth and stole all of Fresno, California, and honestly, it's times like this I wish I knew more about Fresno so I could make a joke here. It's very clear Thanos isn't just destroying stuff for fun here, he's looking for something or someone to be exact, which is exactly why the Illuminati has reunited, to halt Thanos' advance at any cost, starting with saving Roberta, that mysterious young goth woman from the previous issue, who was the entire focus of the last issue, and yet here, for some reason, kinda gets pushed to the background. I mean, I get it, as we hear from Tony, Emma, and the rest, they need to really buckle down and save all the people they can. And because Roberta isn't a hero and doesn't have superpowers, there's not much she can do outside of just sit on her hands and wait to be called upon again. The Illuminati decide the only way they're going to save Fresno is if they split up. Ah yes, the old Scooby-Doo tactic. 90% of the time it works, all the time. Blue Marvel will go to space and absorb a couple shots from Thanos' flagship until he's strong enough to board the craft and deal with the tractor beam that is currently enveloping all of Fresno. Apparently, as Adam explains, just saving the landmass is the easy part, putting it back without, say, oh, I don't know, crushing Nevada is the hard part. Back on Earth, Doctor Strange and Iron Man decide to join forces to try and deal with Thanos' unique throne. You'll recall that it's actually an amazing combination of both mysticism and science. While the Mad Titan's on that thing, he's damn near invulnerable, so getting him off it is most definitely priority number one. Granted, even once they get Thanos off it, though, they're still going to have to fight him. And despite being such a powerful fighting force, the Illuminati has their own reservations about being able to win that battle. It's because of that Tony tries to get Steven to reach out to the Hulk, wherever he might be, so that they can get him in as a big old green ringer. Why isn't Tony deciding to call him? Because, well, you know, you can never tell what sort of emotional state the Hulk is in. And there's certainly been plenty of times where if Iron Man called the Hulk, he might just hang up and refuse to come. This actually leads to a pretty fun gag in the issue where every so often we actually get to see Hulk's feet wherever he is in the continental United States as he rushes his way forward to Fresno. Thanos gives Doctor Strange one hell of a thrashing in this issue, saying that it's kind of hard to say spells when your mouth is broken. He also waxes poetically about his great purpose and how he will not be deterred from regaining what is his. This is, of course, even after the Hulk shows up. You think things are going to get a little bit more even for the heroes, but no, Thanos is most definitely more driven than he's ever been in a very long time, saying that he clawed his way back from an event horizon to be here right now, and no Jade giant is going to stand in his way. Now, where did Mr. Fantastic get off to while all of this has been going on? Well, Reed, Emma, and Roberta have gone all the way to a satellite tower, which they hope to rewire in such a way that they can teleport all of the people of Fresno out of harm's way, because, well, even they can't exactly be certain that they'll be able to save them. Again, Roberta is basically here to ask pertinent POV character questions and be in awe of all the amazing things the heroes do. Now, Thanos might not have his amazing throne, but he still needs to get around, and as such he, and I cannot believe I'm about to say this, just kind of steals a car and starts driving around in it, which is just so unintentionally hilarious to me. Thanos driving a car, he's like that guy in The Simpsons who is too big for his small car. Now, of course, it doesn't take a genius to figure out that Roberta is obviously the prize that Thanos is after, despite the fact that this lady has no idea who he is or any connection to superheroes and supervillains and all that. It's also around this time, too, that strange older woman who claimed to recognize Roberta as Maria, her dead daughter, also returns to the story, only to get whacked away by Thanos. The Mad Titan swears that he will leave Fresno and everyone else here alive if only Roberta is to come with him, again in his very silly truck. But why, you might be wondering, is the Mad Titan so damn invested in just this regular old everyday Earth woman? Well, it should be pretty obvious to anyone paying attention that Roberta is no regular woman. She is in fact Mistress Death, and it's on that note right there the comic comes to a close, everyone. And so that was Thanos issue number 2, and I hate to say it, but I did not like this issue near as much as I liked issue 1. The shift in perspective was just really damn jarring. Issue 1 was all about Roberta, her life, and planting the seeds about who she could possibly be. Yeah, it was pretty damn obvious that she was always going to be Mistress Death in one form or another, but to just have her totally disappear in the background of this issue while we watch the Illuminati try and save Fresno, California, was it not really for me. The way they stop Thanos and his invasion force also isn't even particularly interesting. I feel like we have seen seen this story 100 times before, and B, seen it told much more compellingly. Now, that being said, it looks like the rest of the series is actually going to be some sort of weird Bonnie and Clyde kidnapping road trip between Thanos and Roberta, and honestly, you know what? I'm very invested in what that could be. I just wish I didn't have to read this really middling issue to get there. Overall, though, I'd end up giving this one a 5.5 out of 10. Not exactly my speed. If you are still interested in this Thanos story, maybe wait and buy this one and the next one together. They might flow better.
Hey there everyone, it's your pal Cape Joel again, and if you're seeing my face right now, that means you watched to the end of the video, and I'll always be grateful for that. Retention helps in this crazy YouTube game, and so does becoming a patron. If you head on down to the description, you can find a link to my Patreon page. Recently just redid all the tiers, a lot of cool stuff offering up there, exclusive commentaries, exclusive polls, behind the scenes concept art for Capes and Quest. That's the brand new D&D show I've started soon. Never been a better time to become a patron. You can become a patron for as little as $1 a month and help the channel grow, and help me continue to deliver content like what you just saw. So I want to thank you all, and I will see you again next time. Bye bye.